We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, guys? Emil Stenek here with Real Sports Cards. We are live. A little late night rip sesh. Let's get into it. We've got one case, of Bowman Chrome University Football Hobby. One 10-box case of the light, 12-box on Hobby, and one 10-box case of Sapphire. What do you guys say we get into it and see some heat? I'm, of course, saving Sapphire for the very end. So we'll get into Hobby first. We've been doing a lot of best and some other stuff lately. We haven't done any Bowman Chrome in a while. I'm excited. No better time to do it than now with the college football season in the middle of bowl season and playoffs. These are 12 boxes of Hobby. One's still sticking in there. Come on now. There we go. One 10-box Delight case. Those up on their side. And last but not least, the big dog. A full case of Sapphire. I'm pumped to rip this thing, guys. You have no idea. Smoothly. We'll see if I can. It's a big case. There she is. There she is. Perfect. All right. Let me know who is here hanging out with us, guys. You guys ready for this or what? I know I'm ready. I've been waiting all night for this thing. Let's go. We'll start it off with our Hobby case. Let's do some damage here, guys. Good luck, everybody. 2 autos in each box of Hobby. 24 autos there, 30 autos into lights. believe Sapphire is just 1 auto per box, right? So 10 autos in Sapphire. We're going super chasing. We're going big dog chasing. Want to see all the heat coming out of this break. All right, here we go. Good luck, guys. Let's get going. Here we go. Box number 1, Corey Barney Refractor. Flip through all the base. There's Taylor Tatum with the shimmer. C.J. Allen on the X-Fractor. Little Boubacar Refractor for Notre Dame. And our first parallel, Anthony Rogers, Ohio State. That is out of 275 for my Buckeyes. X-Fractor, Denzel Boston. Love Denzel Boston. There's Mario Craver with a refractor. And nice! What a beauty to start it off with. Dallas Wilson. First Bowman, True Blue ink to 150. I love that card. Dallas Wilson is a stud. He will be going to... Where's he at? Dallas Wilson going to Wreck-It Ray. Nice hit, Ray. Great one to start us off. There's Haynes King out of 325 for Georgia Tech. Get Haynes King up on the showcase as well. Give me all the quarterbacks. There's Hakeem Williams on a refractor. Ty Simpson blue to 150. All right. That sleeve is a little crimped up on the corner there. Start the roll quarterbacks outside of the mitts. There's Mendoza. And Kanye Udo is going to be our second auto base sync that time for Arizona State. And that, my friends, is box number 1. I'll go through afterwards, sleeve up all of our refractors and X-Fractors. Just the one shimmer there. We can sleeve that up. Try to save some time as we go through this 3-caser. What up, Sean? How you doing tonight? There might not be another product I've enjoyed ripping more this year than Bowman Chrome U football. I am hoping and praying that they can get Jeremiah Smith in for 2026 Bowman Chrome U football, but we'll wait and see. Jaden Price. All right, let's do it. A little sleepy. I've got my coffee on the floor here. I'll probably have to dip into that a couple times during this break. All right, box number 2. Not going to be a crazy long break. There's Maddox Madsen on an X-Fractor. Refractor Keon Jenkins. And upside down, some ink. How about orange ink to Sean Bishop? 25 of 25. The Tennessee Volunteers with that color match. Deshaun Bishop is going to be going to... Where's he at? Sean Dillon. There you go. There's that Tennessee guy you're looking for. Nice hit. Orange ink, 25 of 25. I'm going to knock Dallas Wilson. I like Dallas Wilson more, but We'll get the true orange ink up top. And nice. Michael Van Buren with the gold ink. 1 of 50. Give me some more low-numbered color. Van Buren on the gold shimmer auto. Seriously, Gerbach. Half these dudes are on different teams already, and this is the newest product out. The newest product out, and all these guys are on different teams. There's Bo Pribola on a refractor. Little Trades green to 325. The big dog out of LSU. X-Fractor Mark Gronowski. Jadarian Price on the refractor. Javarion Wilcox, Kentucky out of 350. The shimmer Colin Simmons for Texas. And out of 225, Danny O'Neill for Wisconsin. There's Luke Altmaier on a refractor. And how about an image variation? Aiden Chiles. Image variation showing up early. These are tough to find, actually. Michigan State with the variation. And there is Katron Allen on the Dean's List for Penn State. Usually about 1 per case on the Dean's Lists. And a great box number 2. I like it, guys. I like it. Oh, there's some more color there. I get my stacks nice and neat here on the left side. 350. Is that 3 or that's 275? There's 325. All right. Box 3. I like orange ink showing up early. This will be our first full case of Bowman Chrome U Sapphire that we're ripping. Done a handful of mixers. Pulled a lot of heat out of it. Titus had a little paparazzi action in a mixer a couple days ago. Last week or something like that. I'm super pumped to rip into that full case. All right, let's go box number 3 now. Trying to fly through these packs as fast as we can. Let's go. Taylor Tatum on the X-Fractor. Quintravion Wiesner refractor. And Malik Murphy, first Bowman base ink. There we go, Sean. That's a good sign then. That's a good sign. And it's early, too. There's Adrian Norton on the shimmer. It's early in this break. We'll see what else we can do for you. Trey White X-Fractor. There is Kyson Brown refractor. And Kennedy Urlacher to 275. A little Danny O'Neill, purple to 75 for Wisconsin. Kevin Coleman with the refractor. And Maddox Madsen, blue lettered up, number to 150. Ooh, going down. These sleeves are like extra slippery. Sorry about that. It's all good. No dings. Maddox Madsen to 150 on the board. And Swit Weeks with the base. One more auto coming up in this box. So we've got Ja'Cory Barney to 225 for Nebraska. And blue ink, Caden Velkamp out of 150. The true blue. The true blue. Caden Velkamp auto. He is going to Prestige Worldwide. Let's see. We'll knock Ty Simpson. We'll just get more low-numbered ink up top. Little refractor, Chris Brazel. One of the best parts about this product, whether it be hobby, jumbo delight, etc., the amount of low-numbered ink is crazy. Top loading up all the numbered color as we go. Oh, sick. That's a great card. I was saying I definitely can't afford it. I would love to do the Constellation full set. I think that is one of my favorite insert sets that I've seen in a long time. Go. Yeah, it's super expensive. There's Dawson Pendergrass. Nice white shimmer. Number 215 for Baylor. Dawson Pendergrass to 15. Baylor on the board. Let's see. Right on the D's here. I was going to see Aaron Miller with Dawson Pendergrass. Anthony Rogers X-Fractor. Jalen Ray refractor. Ja'Cory Barney, number to 325. We got Joe Lavas to 350. Refractor Denzel Boston. Ty Simpson with some more color. The green. Here to 99. College Rule Playbook green. Ty Simpson sitting up there to the end. We're going to get him some love. There's Justin Marshall, the 275. Lenore Sellers, nice rookie year. First Bowman X-Fractor. Darius Taylor refractor for the Gophers. And Preston Stone on the first Bowman Base Ink Northwestern. Trying to get the least amount of base autos possible. We've got C.J. Allen. Well, as I say that, we hit another base auto. Nice one there for Georgia. C.J. Allen, first Bowman Base Ink. With the Caden Fegan refractor to wrap up another box for us. Just leave and top load all the bigger name refractors and X-Fractors as we go. This hobby case isn't taking too long. Packs are the bulk of it in terms of time. We do still have one break up and filling for the evening. I would love to rip tonight if any of you guys want to hop in. Rookies and Stars, full case, pick your team. break is going to be sneaky, sneaky good. We haven't done any full case of rookies and stars yet. It is always one that is an absolute blast. All right, here we go. Next up, we've got Jair Hill on the blue mini diamond ink to 150 for the team up north. As our first auto there, Devon Dampier on the refractor. There's John Mateer. I really like John Mateer. I don't know what it is about him. I like him. Chase Roberts, Shimmer for BYU. Mike Alejado, X-Fractor. Baron Martin, first Bowman refractor. Billy Edwards at a 275. Baron Morton sleeve and top loaded up for Texas Tech. Get a solid year. There we've got Jair Hill once again. Out of 225 this time. Right after the auto, getting some color. X-Fractor Ahmad Hardy. Love Ahmad Hardy. Draylen Miller refractor. And what is that? Denzel Boston. Nice. 28/99 Campus Visit ink. Denzel Boston will be making his way to Owald. I said Owald will knock Haynes King. Switch up that side of the showcase a little bit. Insert autos are sweet in here. How about Alonzo Barnett out of 325? Did Alonzo Barnett commit anywhere yet? I saw you hit the portal for sure. After JMU lost. I did not see if he committed anywhere. There's Nigel Hunter on a refractor. Mendoza base at the bottom. It's crazy. The timing of the timing of the transfer portal and everything, like the NIL deals, all that stuff, like that is what it is. The timing of all this with coaching and with guys transferring is so wild right now. That's the worst part about it to me, is just the timing of when these guys have to make their decisions. Still in the middle of the season, you got coaches going elsewhere. It's a mess. It feels like a mess. Here we go. We've got Anthony Rogers to 150. Little Anthony Hankerson refractor. Lee Beebe on the shimmer. There's an X-Fractor Reed Harris for Boston College. Braylon Russell refractor. And Dallin Hayden out of 275. Are you talking Ole Miss for their situation with Kiffin? Or are you talking Ole Miss? Is that where oh, I'm blanking on his name now. Alonzo Barnett's going. There's Mark Gronowski, first Bowman base sync for Iowa. Hawkeyes on the board. Little Coy Eakin, first Bowman base auto, Texas Tech again. Ethan Vasco refractor. Oh, let's go. Cosmo the Cougar Ink. That is epic. These mascot autos are so tough to find. Out of 25, Cosmo the Cougar, the all mascot spot, going to Aaron Miller. Nice hit, Aaron. That is epic. All right, let's get Cosmo up in our money mitts. That might be tough to beat. Seriously, those BYU fans go crazy for Cosmo. Epic, epic stuff there. All right, that's our new money mitt. We're going to knock Katron Allen here. I like it. This is a great hobby case to start us off. We have got Colin Simmons to 275. X-Fractor Steve Angeli. And the Refractor DT Sheffield. That's a great box, number 6. That might be the first mascot auto I've pulled, actually. A handful of the base mascots. That might be the first auto. Yeah, talking about the Ole Miss situation. I don't know what I call it, the Ole Miss situation or the Lane Kiffin situation. I saw like they had their running back coach or something dip out before the semifinal game to go join Lane at LSU. Here we go. Matt Zoller's on the shimmer. Keon Jenkins, X-Fractor. Caden Hauser, refractor. And nice Bryce Underwood. Green first Bowman refractor to 99. The team up north. A little bit of dust on there. I'm just going to clean that off. Nice Bryce Underwood, green. I'll knock Caden Veltkamp blue ink. Man, Sean, I have no idea. There's John Stribling out of 350. Luke Haas, refractor. As much as I hate to say it, I feel like you got to root Big Ten, right? Oregon or Indiana? There's Grayson James on the X-Fractor. RJ Maryland refractor. And upside down. Woo-hoo-hoo. Speak of Indiana, Fernando Mendoza. First Bowman purple ink to 75. Wow. Well, the Heisman. The Heisman winner is going to knock Cosmo the Cougar from our money mitt. That is epic. What a card there. What a card there. And the Mendoza spot. He got claimed up right away. And he is getting rewarded. Fernando Mendoza is going to You Don't Know. Taking over our money mitt. Knock Aiden Chili's. This has been a great case so far. My goodness. And right on the bottom there, Reed Harris on the on-card basing for Boston College. Michael Van Buren, refractor. And Kennedy Erlacher, numbered to 350. Trust me, I don't like having them up there on the showcase as much as you do. All right, great start to the second half of this hobby case. Wells is still here hanging out with us on the late nights. All right, here we go, guys. Next up, X-Fractor Trevor Pena. The Draylen Miller Refractor. Upside down, John Mateer. Refractor ink to 299. That's what I'm talking about. John Mateer here is going to Owald. I like it. All right, we're going to knock Mr. Underwood because I didn't like having him up on my showcase. I'll get Mateer ink up top. And there is Eli Sanders. Nice true blue on card out of the 150 for USC. Oh, seriously. There's Devon Dampier on the refractor. Little Carson Hansen. First Bowman gold. True gold out of 50. I tell you what, as much as I love Ohio, I never lived there. My heart's in Minnesota. I don't think I can do it. The Kanye Udo on the X-Fractor. Baron Morton refractor. Nice Ian Strong out of 250. And Draylen Miller out of 75 with the purple shimmer. There is purple Steve Angeli out of 75. Slip by that one. Refractor Nyjah Hunter. Wrap up the end of that box. Titus wouldn't know what to do without me if I moved out to Ohio to open up a shop there. He'd be lost without me. Let's keep it rolling. Kenny Johnson, first Bowman refractor. With the shimmer, nice Darian Mensah, first Bowman shimmer. Love me some Mensa. Duke on the board. There we've got DJ or OJ Frederick. Got a 325 for the U. X-Fractor. OJ again. X-Fractor Preston Stone with the Trade As Green Refractor. Auto's coming up on the left side. Ahmad Hardy. First Bowman Refractor. And nice Caleb Douglas. Blue Mini Diamond Ink to 150 for Tech. On card blue ink. And the Omari Kelly Orange Refractor for Michigan State. First Bowman True Orange Omari Kelly. What's next here? Jeremy Bernard with the Refractor. Bama Boys. Dawson Pendergrass at 350. And Luke Weissong, Refractor Ink to 299, Arizona. There's so many autos in this break. Let's keep spreading the love around. 3 boxes left in our hobby case. Before we get into a little Breaker's Delight. Keep going here. Grab some coffee in between boxes. All right, now we can keep rolling. I got a little bit left, not a ton. We had ourselves a busy day here, guys. It's been me all day since the afternoon. Taking over for Titus this afternoon. He took over for me last week, pulled the double. Here we go. Decorative graph on the Refractor to start us off. And oh my, Lenoris Sellers, first Bowman Red Shimmer. What in the world is this hobby case? That is nasty. Lenoris Sellers getting claimed up at the end. Gerbach. Nice hit, Gerbach. That is sick. I like it. I like it. We're going to knock Michael Van Buren to get Lenoris Sellers up top. Woo! We're lighting this case up. Vinny Anthony on the X-Fractor. Max Clare Refractor. Little Chris Bazina, 275 for Clemson. X-Fractor Eric Rivers. Fernando Mendoza. Man, that thing's got a couple big dings in it, unfortunately, but a nice Refractor first Bowman of Mendoza. And DT Sheffield. Campus Stars green ink to 99. Rutgers on the board with DT Sheffield. There is Cyrus Allen to 325. D'Angelo Pons, first Bowman Refractor. Stud for Indiana. Miller Moss to 325. And upside down, Luke Haas, Ole Miss. on the first Bowman Vase ink. Bringing us down to 2 boxes. Man, we still have 2 boxes left in this hobby case. It's kind of crazy. This may be one of the better hobby cases I have seen, and I've ripped a bunch of this stuff. Mendoza purple ink in the mid. Dallas Wilson blue. Cosmo ink. John Mateer refractor auto. Lenora Sellers red. What in the world? I don't think we have any more cases of Sapphire. I might need to find some more just so we can run it back. See a little more color there. All right, let's go. We've got a little Michigan orange. Wow. Bryce Underwood. First Bowman orange shimmer. What the heck? What the heck? Bryce Underwood is going to be going to Royal Pains. That's wild. Deshaun Bishop orange ink is going to get the knock. I'm sorry, Sean. I hate to do it with a Michigan guy up there, but man, what the heck? Maddox Madsen X-Fractor. Ian Strong with the refractor. Anthony Hankerson refractor as well. And Miller Moss, nice green auto to 99 for Louisville. True green, 37 to 99 on card. Give me a super out of this case. Why not? There's Omari Kelly, number to 350. You gotta admit it. Sometimes you just gotta tip your cap. Braylon Russell refractor with Vinny Anthony. Green to 99 for Wisconsin. Little X-Fractor Mark Gronowski. Ethan Vasco, first Bowman refractor. And the yellow out of 350, Michael Toffee. With Aiden Mazzell. Blue mini diamond ink to 150 for the Florida Gators. All right. It's time to wrap up the best hobby case I've seen so far. I'm definitely calling it that. That's just ridiculous. Get the Underwood green with the orange here. Little last box mojo on box number 12 of Bowman Chrome U Hobby. go, guys. We've got Josh Hoover on the refractor for TCU. See something else nice to wrap us up. DT Sheffield, green mini diamond /99. X-Fractor, Dallin Hayden. Bryson Washington, first Bowman refractor for Baylor. And Xavier Brown, 325 for Bama. With blue ink upside down, Trent Walker, numbered to 150, blue mini diamond ink. Oregon State on that one. One auto left here. DT Sheffield with the refractor. Upside down, Michael Van Buren. Black Shimmer first Bowman /10. What the heck? I love it. Black Shimmer /10. Michael Van Buren will be going to Brad Newton. Nice hit, Brad. Let's just load this all up. Keep Van Buren right behind there with the black shimmer. I like that low numbered stuff. X-Fractor Bryant Wesco. Little Luke Reynolds refractor. And Devon Dampier on the first Bowman base auto, which will be our last auto of the hobby case. And there's Eli Bowen to 275. And that is it. What a hobby case there. That's about as good of a start as you can ask for here, guys. We still have 2 cases left. Let's keep it rolling and see what else we can do. Here we go. We'll switch everything over. Get this in the middle. Let's go Delight now. 3 autos per box. 1 breaker exclusive auto. Let's see what Delight can bring us. Not much room on the showcase. I have to fight for it. All right, so the autos are usually right in the middle, I believe. Are they on the bottom? They are on the bottom, actually. Ooh, there we go. All right, so Dejon Stribling with the X-Fractor. We got Chase Soul, numbered 225 for Iowa State. The light exclusive to 25. Rashawn McCray on the shock for Michigan State. Braylon Russell, first Bowman refractor. And then we've got A.J. Turner, number 75 for the Gophers. After that, Harrison Wallace to 350 Ole Miss. Seriously, they don't need to beat it. They just need to come close. There's Ja'Cory Barney. No peeking there out of 325. Ja'Cory Barney for Nebraska. And to our autos. Let's start it off with nice Baron Morton on the image variation ink. Texas Tech. That's a great card. 6 of 25. First Bowman image variation auto. Baron Morton was sitting out there to the end too. Hawkman grabbing him up. Nice hit, Hawkman. All right, we'll move Dallas Wilson over to get Morton on the showcase. We're going to have some tough decisions to make now. There is Campus Stars signatures, Taylor Tatum. The Sooners on Taylor Tatum. And last but not least, I think this is upside down too. We've got first Bowman ink for Oregon, Justice Lowe on the Delight exclusive shock auto. Oregon on the board there. Well, I like adding something up right away. In the very first box, adding to our showcase. And check in. It is just the 1 card on the back. Yep. Devon Dampier on the X-Fractor. Garrett Nussmeier. Delight exclusive. Terry Busey as well. Jared Gibson is our refractor. And we've got some color here. Tucker Gleason to 275 for Toledo. Jack Andrews blue ink to, or blue refractor to 150 for the Longhorns. Isaac Wilson on the yellow to 350. First box is just box number 1 of the 10-box case. Let's see some ink here. We'll start it off with Avery Johnson on the first Bowman base auto. Nice one for K-State. I forget if he ended up transferring out or not. We've got Deuce Alexander basing for Ole Miss. And then the Delight exclusive auto is going to be Iowa, Aaron Graves. The light exclusive ink for Aaron Graves and the Hawkeyes. All right, X-Fractor Cyrus Allen. Mateo Ugalele on the Delight exclusive. And that's it. How about Bryant Wesco out of 25 for Clemson. This kid's a stud. It's too bad he got hurt this year. Bryant Wesco to 25. Refractor Colin Simmons. There's Trey White to 225. SDSU. Chris Brazel to 350. A little green to Sean Bishop. There's a guy again, Sean. And our autos here. We've got Rocco Beck to base ink to start us off. Gotta love Rocco. Iowa State on that one. We've got Decker DeGraff on a refractor out of the 299. Washington with Decker DeGraff. And last but not least, the light exclusive. That is Texas Tech. Coy Eakin out of 25. A great auto there of Coy Eakin. And let's see, he is going to GPK Card World. There you go, GPK. I also want to I'm gonna knock the Michael Van Buren here to get Coy Eakin to 25 up top. We're gonna make some switch ups here. Make some switch ups as we go. Next up, Eli Bowen on the X-Fractor in Chile's Delight parallel. Well, Isaac Brown action. He's a stud too. Number to 40. The zebra stripe border out of 40, Isaac Brown. Kennedy Erlacher refractor. Maddox Madsen green to 99. We're still spreading the love here, Sean. I'm trying. Sit everyone on the checklist. Lee Beebe out of 350 for Indiana. We've got Jadarian Price out of 325. Oh, there's the Aqua. Non-auto. Take the color though. And oh my goodness, Haynes King. True Gold First Bowman ink. Wow. Haynes King is going to Hawkman. Nice hit, Hawkman. All right, well, Haynes King is going to knock Coy Eakin off of our showcase. There we've got Trek Kekahuna on the True Blue ink to 150. The Badgers. And the Delight exclusive ink. That is Michigan State. Amari Kelly. Amari Kelly on the Delight exclusive auto. He is going to the CFP guy. As we go, box number 5 now. X-Fractor, Owen McCown. Javon Tracy. Go Gophers. That zebra stripe out of 48. There's a little Alonzo Barnett with the Delight exclusive parallel for JMU in the Barnett spot. Refractor Grayson James. And nice Diego Pavia. Showing up with some color number to 350 for Vandy. Like that Pavia. Following up with John Mateer out of 275. Some more big name first Bowman color back to back. Get that Mateer spot rocking. KC Conception out of 325 on the Aqua. And we have got some red here. It looks like red, doesn't it? Arizona State. And that is, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jordan Tyson. First Bowman True Red Auto. That is a nasty card right there. What in the world did we just do there, guys? Jordan Tyson going to Joseph Delphs. Holy cow, Joseph. Holy cow. What in the world are we doing here, guys? What in the world? All right, we got to double up in the money mitts. Jordan Tyson, red ink, is definitely going up top. I'll keep Dallas. I can't really. All right, Dallas Wilson, True Blue, and Denzel Boston are getting the knock. What in the world? This showcase is ridiculous right now. Absolutely ridiculous. Aiden Norton with the first Bowman base ink. And last but not least, we've got Coy Eakin once again. The Delight exclusive auto for Texas Tech. All right. This is wild. This is wild. Let's keep rolling now. Still got 5 boxes left in this case. What else can we find even? Darrell Robinson, X-Fractor. DT Sheffield on the Delight exclusive. Caden Fegan out of 25 for Illinois. A little Jaden Virgin Morgan refractor. And Taylor Taylor, purple to 75 for Georgia. Let's see, Josh Cameron out of 350 on the yellow. Eli Bowen out of 325, Oklahoma Aqua. Have to grab a fresh pack of sleeves here. Flying through sleeves in this break. I would love to envision a world where the Browns get Jordan Tyson, but I do not think that's going to be happening. All right, next up, that's sweet. Anthony Hankerson with the Go Beavs inscription auto. That's a sweet one. Obviously not the biggest player, but the inscription autos always play. Anthony Hankerson going to Halote. We've got Lewis Bond on the first Bowman basing for Boston College. last but not least, upside down, we've got Arizona State, Sam Levitt on the Delight exclusive ink. And a beauty there on Sam Levitt. He is making his way to Raw on the board. Raw. I don't have any space in the showcase. I can't put him up there. I don't think I can put him up there. Man, it's a great card too. I don't know. I don't like... I guess I have differing thoughts on it. My first thought is like, I like taking the win, but obviously the win didn't really mean anything. Javian Thomas on the X-Fractor. Omari Kelly, numbered to 48 for Michigan State. There we've got Luke Reynolds on the Delight exclusive. Josh Cameron Refractor. Mark Gronowski out of 275. Jaden Baugh, the big dude, for the Florida Gators out of 325. And then we've got our case hit here. How about Mr. Carson Beck on the Dean's List? Followed by Eric Singleton Jr. out of 150 blue mini diamonds. I'll always take a win against the Steelers, though, Sean, to be fair. Gives me a little glimmer of hope. How about True Gold? Luke Wysong, 28 of 50 on the True Gold ink for Arizona. Luke Wysong will be going to Brower. And upside down, the U. How about Carson Beck ink? 6 of 25. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Carson Beck going to Dub J. Nice hit, Dub J. We're going to knock John Mateer. I'm going to do it. I think we'd be doing this soon, but we're doing it. This Delight case is ridiculous, too. What in the world? We still got 3 boxes left, too. You got it, Dub J. Congrats, my friend. Steven Jelly. As much as I don't like pulling Carson Beck after what happened to Ohio State last week, I'll take the win for you. There's Justin Marshall on the shock. Alonzo Barnett, breaker exclusive parallel. Harrison Wallace on the refractor, and Jamarion Wilcox, blue refractor to 150 for Kentucky. Joe Lavas out of 325. Central on that one, on the aqua. Some more Lenore Sellers color out of 325. Lenore Sellers showing up. That'll go behind the red. Fair enough. Fair enough. There's a great one. Ahmad Hardy with the base ink for Mizzou. Ahmad Hardy going to the Skunk Magnets. No skunk there. We got Braylon Russell refractor ink to 299. And last but not least, Max Clare with the Delight exclusive auto for the Ohio State University. Two boxes left. Give me a super now. Reed Harris X-Fractor. Now I want a super so bad. Jaden Greathouse Light exclusive. There is Chris Brazel, numbered to 48 for Tennessee. Nice Brazel parallel. Nate Johnson with the refractor for Utah. We've got OJ Frederick, got a 350 yellow refractor for Miami. Dejon Stribling, yellow mini diamond to 350 for Ole Miss. And let's see, Eli Bowman out of 150 with the blue mini diamonds. And into some ink. How about KC for Texas A&M out of 150 blue mini diamond auto. Nice one there. Some more Coy Eakin for Texas Tech. Double back on him. And last but not least, we've got Washington, Jonah Coleman out of 25. Let's go. Jonah Coleman on the out of 25 auto. He is going to... Where's the ad? I just saw him. Jonah Coleman going to the Hawkman. Nice hit, Hawkman. Last box mojo on Delight. Let's go here, guys. Let's wrap it up with a big one. Eli Sanders on the X-Fractor. Justin Marshall, number to 48, Colorado State. Running out the top loaders here. Justin Marshall to 48. Jacoby Jackson, light exclusive. Nice Diego Pavia on the first Bowman refractor for Vandy. Go. We have got Garrett Nussmeier to 350 for LSU. A little Ty Simpson. Two nice quarterbacks out of 250, 225, Ty Simpson. And Notre Dame, Jaden Greathouse, orange refractor out of 25. The Irish taking home some orange here tonight. And our three autos, we're going to start it off. There's some more Denzel Boston. Nice one. The Denzel Boston spot. Base ink that time. The first Bowman base auto. We've got Auburn. Keldrick Falk to 99. Green refractor ink for Auburn. And last but not least here, guys, we have got the Gophers, Coy Parrish on the Delight exclusive ink. I really hope he ends up staying with Minnesota. Part of me also hopes he ends up going to Ohio State. I've heard that talk. We'll see what happens. Coy Parrish in the transfer portal, feeling out his options, but here he is going to Hawkman. There you go, Hawkman. On-card ink for you. And that brings us down, guys, to the big dog. Look at this showcase first. What in the world? Wild, wild, wild showcase. Bryce Underwood, orange to 25. Haynes King, true gold auto to 50. Carson Beck to light ink to 25. Cosmo the Cougar, auto to 25. Lenora Sellers, red shimmer, first Bowman to 5. Baron Morton, image variation ink to 25. Mendoza, purple ink to 75. Jordan Tyson, true red auto to 5. All of that just to get in to some Bowman Chrome Sapphire here. 10-box case, 1 auto per box. This is where the real monsters can come out. Let's do a little paparazzi chasing. Couldn't get the super fractor, so we got to do some papa chasing. Here we go, guys. Let's see how many parallels we get per box. 1 auto. Is it like 3 numbered parallels? Doesn't say on there. All right, guess we're going to find out for ourselves. Let's go. Love me a little sapphire. Good luck, guys. We've got a little gold here to start us off. Nyjah Hunter. Yellow, excuse me. Yellow number 275 for Nyjah Hunter. Set this up a little bit differently here. Let me grab some more top loaders too. Let me stock up before we get too deep. Good thing I grabbed a bunch of top loaders for this break. All right, here we go. Carson Beck, Sapphire for Miami. I'll get all these big names top loaded up. I'll go through and do a bunch more sleeving before we ship everything out. KC, we've got some orange for Nebraska. Nyjah Hunter. The yellow and now the orange first Bowman, number to 25. And Nyjah Hunter on the orange. Going to Ranger Stranger. Coy Eakin, Nick Harbor, I like a lot. Caden Hauser. Where's our auto at? There is black ink for Alabama. Wow. Ty Simpson on the black sapphire auto. He was sitting up there till the end. What the heck? Ty Simpson going to Gerbach. Let's go, Gerbach. That's a beauty. That is a beauty. I'm going to knock Bryce Underwood again. We're going to do it. Put him up there as an honorable mention or something. I'm knocking him. This is ridiculous. I'm just going to keep saying it. This is ridiculous. What a card to start out the case. Notre Dame, Jaden Greathouse with the gold to 50. 14 of 50. Greathouse gold. A little Coy Parrish first Bowman Sapphire. And that is it for that box. It's a great start. That's a great start in box number 1. Nice thing about Sapphire, shorter checklist, so we should see some bigger names continue to pop up here. Fingers crossed. All right, let's see. We got a little gold for Nebraska. I was going to say, that's Nyjah Hunter again. That is Ja'Cory Barney out of 50 on the gold sapphire. Eric Rivers, yellow sapphire. Jared Gibson out of 75 for Texas. Such a sucker for sapphire. Man, this stuff looks so good. Preston Stone, TJ Parker, Joey Aguilar. Denzel Boston and Colorado State, Justin Marshall with the orange ink to 25. Give me all the low numbered ink. Justin Marshall here for Colorado State is going to be going to Hey Jake. Nice $15 orange sapphire auto. Darius Taylor and Aiden Mazzell. Yellow sapphire to 75. And what is that? Treasured Talent, Nate Frazier. I like it. I have not seen one of these before. Nate Frazier on the Treasured Talent SP, making his way to Hemp Knights. That's sick. Nate Frazier's a stud, too. I like that card a lot. Another Moss, Isaiah Satania, and Carson Hansen. There's box number 2. Garbage is legit overflowing right now. Box number 3. I see some color I like. Let's keep seeing some big names here. Back in it, we've got black for Ole Miss. Traylon Ray on the black sapphire. 6 of 10 with a little Ole Miss action. And Traylon Ray will be going to the CFP guy. Nice value spot there. $15 spot in the black sapphire to 10. And gold for Utah, Wayshawn Parker. Gold sapphire to 50. Caden Hauser, Michael Van Buren, Justice Lowe. Xavier Brown, and we've got some red here, guys. It is red for Alabama, red ink, Xavier Brown. 5 of 5 on the red sapphire, first Bowman ink. That's nasty. That red match in Bama. Xavier Brown going to Mail Durfee. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. I don't even know if I can throw this on the showcase, though, to be honest. I'm going to keep it off for the time being, but man, red ink there. This is all low numbered ink. We've got yellow sapphire, Decker to grab out of 75. Grasmail Durfee on the red Xavier Brown auto. Troy Stellato, Dallas Wilson. Avery Johnson, Haynes King, Kevin Coleman. Busey, like I said, I'll do plenty more sleeving when the break is finished up. Get a handful of the big names top loaded up here as we go. Sapphire box number 4 now. All we're missing, guys, is that Paparaja. All right, let's see it. We've got red for Ohio State, Quincy Porter. Nasty. OH. Quincy Porter, red sapphire, 5 of 5. I like it. Who's got Quincy Porter here tonight? He is going to Riley. Nice hit, Riley. Nice hit, Riley. Nick Harbor and gold for Michigan. Wow, Bryce Underwood with the gold sapphire first Bowman for the team up north. What up, John? How you doing, my friends? That Underwood spot without any ink This guy's so much nice stuff. There's Fernando Mendoza on a first Bowman Sapphire. Graph. And Luke Reynolds with the Sapphire base ink there for Penn State. Let's see. Luke Reynolds going to Scott Letelier. There you go, Scott. D'Angelo Pons, first Bowman Sapphire. And yellow 275. Traylon Ray for Ole Miss. Max Clare first. Dawson Pendergrass and Anthony Rogers to wrap up that box. Number 5 here, the halfway point. Low-key peeking for some purple to pop out. All right, here we go. Kevin Coleman. There is LSU. Trade as green. Yellow Sapphire to 75. What up, Eddie? How you doing tonight? Lenora Sellers with the base Sapphire. From there we've got the yellow Kansas LaShawn Williams. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Kansas yellow Sapphire to 75. Perfect, Eddie. Perfect. Looks like you got some studying to do here when you get this break. There's Ahmad Hardy on a base. Diego Pavia. And Tennessee, Peyton Lewis with the Sapphire ink. Peyton Lewis going to mail. Durfee. First Bowman Sapphire base auto. All right, we got to get away from the base autos now. There's some more orange for Baylor. Nice. Sawyer Robertson, orange Sapphire to 25. That's a great card. Sawyer Robertson to 25. Going to Aaron Miller. Dante Moore showing up. And yellow Sapphire upside down. Vinny Anthony, number to 75. That is halfway through Sapphire. Get a couple cards on the showcase on Sapphire. A couple more that arguably could be up there. I don't know. You never know. Like, a lot of those cheap spots could be unproven guys. Could be guys that had injuries. And there's a couple of guys that I was kind of targeting in Bowman Chrome that had some injuries. To be honest, the value in some of those cheaper spots is kind of nice. You can hit with the amount of low numbered color we're seeing. Low numbered ink. Like, it doesn't take much. It does not take much for those guys. Officially moved back to California. Hope the move went well. I'm doing well, man. I've been doing well. No complaints here. All right, let's see what else we got. Drake Lindsay on the first Bowman Sapphire. Bryce Underwood. Ty Simpson. And yellow, Deshaun Bishop out of 75. There's your man, Sean. And there we got Sawyer Robertson. And then South Carolina, Lenore Sellers out of 75. Seller spot just keeps rolling. Another one without any ink, but still looking great. Jonah Coleman. Orange Sapphire, and that is Omari Kelly with the orange Sapphire auto to 25. Omari Kelly is going to be making his way to the CFP guy. Another $15 spot. Getting some nice orange ink. And what is that? Orange for the Gophers. Javon Tracy. 25 of 25. Row the boat, Sky Umago Gophers. Still time here, Sean. Let's go. 4 boxes left. We need like one more monster. I want to switch up the mitt one more time. It's going to be tough with these 2 cards in the mitts, but I want to do it. To be fair, we probably could have like 5 different money mitts right now. Here we go. We've got Drake Lindsay Sapphire. And there is Reggie Virgil. Yellow Sapphire to 75. Bryce Underwood base. And the Gophers, Darius Taylor. Yellow Sapphire to 75. Darian Mensah finally showing up. Base Sapphire. Ty Simpson there. Sawyer Robertson. Marcel Reed. Jonah Coleman. John Mateer. And Orange Ink. Josh Hoover out of 25. TCU with the gorgeous orange auto. 8 of 25. And a little more orange. Sean Parker to 25. Jordan Tyson, first Bowman Sapphire. Gunnar Stockton, first Bowman Sapphire. James Peoples. And that wraps up another box down to 3. That was a great box for some top name base. All right, 3 left now. We'll keep going in order. My hand went right to that far left box. Maybe that one's got the pot garage in it. See a couple nice names popping up here. go, guys. Back again. Ty Simpson. Yellow Georgia. Nate Frazier. Nice one there out of 75 for Big Nate. D'Angelo Pons first Bowman. Sawyer Robertson again. And Ohio State Max Clare out of 75. The Buckeyes with the yellow sapphire. Marcel Reed, Jonah Coleman. Upside down, Aiden Mazzell, Evan Pryor, and Alabama, Xavier Brown out of 75. Followed by, we got some more black. That is Iowa State Black Refractor ink. How about Rocco Becht? 1 of 10 on the black refractor or black sapphire ink. That is epic. That looks great with the Iowa State black and white unis. Who's got Rocco here tonight? He is going to Scoots. There you go, Scoots. Rocco Becht black ink. I'm gonna knock this Haynes King out. That one's been looking at me. I'm gonna throw Rocco. I'll throw Rocco black ink up top. Lenore Sellers on the base. John Mateer on the base. What else now? Oh my goodness. How about another black sapphire? Mazeo Bennett, 7 of 10. Mazeo Bennett Jr., South Carolina black sapphire. And Mazeo Bennett going to Smart Guy Sports. Mike Alejado will top load up. Jordan Tyson again. Ahmad Hardy. Gunnar Stockton. All right, down to 2. It's getting down to crunch time now. There's a couple big names still missing. We have not had Sapphire selections yet either. See if we can get one of those selections in our next 2 boxes. Box number 9. Box number 9 of Sapphire. Here we go. All right. Back at it. We got orange, South Carolina. What in the world? Lenora Sellers with the orange first Bowman Sapphire. That Sellers spot doesn't need any ink. He's crushing it on the color. That's wild. Keep it rolling. Lenora Sellers. There's Kevin Jennings showing up. And Baylor. Nice Sawyer Robertson gold. Sapphire to 50. That's sweet. 34 of 50. Sawyer Robertson. Preston Stone. OJ Frederick. With Joey Aguilar. CJ Allen in the mix. Denzel Boston. And, oh my goodness. Orange Sapphire ink for the team up north. Bryce Underwood. What the heck? That's a big boy card right there for the Bryce Underwood spot. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Bryce Underwood making his way to Royal Pains. How sick is that? That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I'm going to knock Baron Morton. He's odd man out right now, I think. Oh, this break is insane. I need a third money mitt. I need 10 money mitts. There's Darius Taylor. We have got Michigan State. Aiden Chiles out of 75. We've got Bryant Westgo. Baron Morton first Bowman. And gold out of 50. That's upside down. We have got, who is that? Justin Marshall gold sapphire to 50. It was great, Eddie. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it was good to be away for a little bit. Kind of wishing I was up north again this weekend, to be fair. But no, things went well. We had a blast. Was able to get out on the ice. We did some skating, did some snowmobiling. Had some time just hanging out, watching football. It was perfect. All right, guys. Last box mojo. We need the paparaja here now. Seriously, Sean, this is terrible. I got Bryce Underwood's up here. I got Mendoza's up here. All right. For good measure, another Bryce Underwood base sapphire. And we've got the Gators, Jaden Ball on the gold sapphire to 50. Ty Simpson. Caden Lee out of 75. Ole Miss on the board there. And there's Sawyer Robertson and a Sapphire Selections. Caden Salter is our Sapphire Selections for Colorado. Knew we were due for one. There he is. We got Dallas Wilson there on the board as well. How about you, Eddie? Did you guys get up to anything crazy? Marcel Reed, Jonah Coleman, Terry Boosie, John Mateer. And our last auto, we're going basing Matt Lauder. The Boise State base auto to wrap us up. I don't see a paparaja, unfortunately. There is Denzel Boston. Nice yellow sapphire to 75. Last but not least, Jordan Tyson, Gunnar Stockton, Sam Levitt, and AJ Turner to wrap us up. That is our 3-caser, guys. What a break is all I can say. That sounds about right then, Eddie. We had a big spot. You're keeping busy there for a while. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I feel the same way. All right. There she is. That was kind of insanity, guys. That was kind of insanity. And that is going to wrap us up. Let's go through and recap this bad boy. What do you guys say? Some monster cards out of this break. What in the world? All right, start it off. There is all of our refractors. All hanging out in there. All of our X-fractors. We've got a handful of shimmers. Matt Zollers, Lee Beebe, Chase Roberts, Adrian Norton, Colin Simmons, and Taylor Tatum. I'm just going to top load these up right now. Oh, I know, Eddie. Trust me, I know. Alright, so that's all the shimmers there. Anything else we got is top loaded. Some bigger name refractors and shimmers: Diego Pavia, Alonzo Barnett, Fernando Mendoza, Ahmad Hardy, Darian Mensah, Baron Morton, Ahmad Hardy, Baron Morton, Lenore Sellers. Into numbered parallels, we've got number 2, 350, Garrett Nussmeier, Dejon Stribling, OJ Frederick, Josh Cameron, Diego Pavia, Lee Beebe, Chris Brazel, Isaac Wilson, Harrison Wallace, Omari Kelly, Michael Taffe, Dawson Pendergrass, Ian Strong, Dejon Stribling, Kennedy Erlocker, Joe Labas, and Jamarion Wilcox. Number to 325, Joe Labas, Jaden Baugh, Eli Bowen, KC Conception, Jadarian Price, Ja'Cory Barney, Xavier Brown, Cyrus Allen, Miller Moss, OJ Frederick, Alonzo Barnett, Haynes King, Ja'Cory Barney, Trade as Green. Number to 275, John Mateer, Mark Gronowski, Tucker Gleason, Eli Bowen, Chris Vazina, Dallin Hayden, Colin Simmons, Billy Edwards, Justin Marshall, Kennedy Erlocker, and Anthony Rogers. Up next to 225, Ty Simpson, Trey White, Jair Hill, Ja'Cory Barney, Danny O'Neill. Number 2, 150, Eli Bowen, Jamarion Wilcox, Jack Andrews, Anthony Rogers, Ty Simpson, Maddox Madsen. Before we keep going with that, we've got all of the Breakers of the Light parallels: Jacoby Jackson, Jaden Greathouse, Justin Marshall, Luke Reynolds, DT Sheffield, Aiden Chili's, Mateo Ukulele, Terry Busey, Garrett Nussmeier, Krishawn McCray. Out of 99, Maddox Madsen, Deshaun Bishop, DT Sheffield, Vinny Anthony, and Ty Simpson. Purple to 75 here, Taylor, AJ Turner, Draylon Miller, Steve Angeli, and Danny O'Neill. Gold to 50, Carson Hansen. All of our Delight exclusives here. These are all numbered to 48. We've got Justin Marshall, Chris Brazel, Amari Kelly, Javon Tracy, and Isaac Brown. The Delight parallels to 25, Chase Soul, Bryant Westco, and Caden Fegan. After that, oranges to 25, Jaden Greathouse and Amari Kelly. White shimmer refractor to 15, Dawson Pendergrass. And the black shimmer to 10, Michael Van Buren. Followed by a couple SPs, Treasured Talent, Nate Frazier, Carson Beck, Dean's List, Aiden Chili's on the image variation, and Katron Allen with a Dean's List. That will bring us into our sapphire color next. For sapphire color, we'll start it off with all of our big name base here. We've got Ty Simpson, Sawyer Robertson, Marcel Reed, John Mateer, Jordan Tyson, Gunnar Stockton, Sam Levitt, Dallas Wilson, Bryce Underwood, Kevin Jennings, Baron Martin, Ty Simpson, Sawyer Robertson, Marcel Reed, Mike Alejado, Jordan Tyson, Ahmad Hardy, Gunnar Stockton, John Mateer, Lenore Sellers, Drake Lindsay, Bryce Underwood, Darian Mensah, Ty Simpson, Sawyer Robertson, Marcel Reed, John Mateer, Jordan Tyson, Gunnar Stockton, Drake Lindsay, Bryce Underwood, Ty Simpson, Sawyer Robertson, Jonah Coleman, Ahmad Hardy, Diego Pavia, Dante Moore, Lenore Sellers, Dallas Wilson, Haynes King, Avery Johnson, Coy Parrish, and Carson Beck. We've got Sapphire Selections SP, Caden Salter. And then some numbered stuff out of 75. Yellow Sapphires, Denzel Boston, Caden Lee, Aiden Chile, Xavier Brown, Max Clare, Nate Frazier, Darius Taylor, Reggie Virgil, Deshaun Bishop, Vinny Anthony, LaShawn Williams, Trey Green, Traylon Ray, Decker DeGraff, Aiden Mazzell, Jared Gibson, Nijah Hunter. Gold Sapphire to 50, Jaden Baugh, Justin Marshall, Sawyer Robertson, Wayshawn Parker, Ja'Cory Barney, Jaden Greathouse. Orange Sapphires to 25, Wayshawn Parker, Javon Tracy, Sawyer Robertson, Nijah Hunter. Black Sapphire to 10, Mazeo Bennett and Traylon Ray. Followed by Red Sapphire to 5, Quincy Porter, 5 of 5. From there, we've got a whole bunch of ink. Let me take the time to sort these out real quick. I mean it when I say a whole bunch of ink. It is a lot of numbered ink as well, which I love. All right, here we go. Let's kick it off with a base insert auto. Campus Star Signatures, Taylor Tatum. Next up, we've got the base autos. Kanye Udo, Malik Murphy, Preston Stone, CJ Allen, Mark Gronowski, Coy Eakin, Reed Harris, Luke Haas, Devon Dampier, Avery Johnson, Deuce Alexander, Rocco Becht, Adrian Norton, Anthony Hankerson, Go Beavs Inscription, Lewis Bond, Ahmad Hardy, Coy Eakin, Denzel Boston. Refractor autos to $4.99 next, or to $2.99, excuse me. Decker DeGraff, Luke Wysong, John Mateer, Braylon Russell. Blue ink to $150. We've got Jair Hill, Caden Veldkamp, Eli Sanders, Caleb Douglas, Aiden Mazzell, Trent Walker, Trent Kekahuna, Dallas Wilson, Eric Singleton, KC Conception. Green out of 99, DT Sheffield, Miller Moss, Keldrick Falk. Insert out of 99, Denzel Boston. Not bad, Gerbach. Congrats, my friend. We've got the Delight exclusive autos, Justice Lowe, Aaron Graves, Amari Kelly, Coy Eakin, Sam Levitt, Max Clare, and Coy Parrish. Golds to 50, Michael Van Buren, Luke Wysong, and Haynes King. The Delight exclusive to 25, Coy Eakin and Jonah Coleman. Orange to 25, Deshaun Bishop. And the image variation auto to 25, Baron Morton. Followed by Sapphire Base Ink, Peyton Lewis, Luke Reynolds, Matt Lauder. Orange autos to 25, Justin Marshall, Josh Hoover, Amari Kelly, and red ink to 5, Xavier Brown. Bringing us to a loaded showcase. I don't even know where to start here. Let's start it off with Rocco Becht, Black Sapphire ink, 1 of 10. Rocco going to Scoots. We got Ty Simpson, Black Sapphire ink, 10 of 10. He is making his way to Gerbach. Also to Gerbach, Lenora Sellers. Absolutely crushed this one. The Aqua Mini Diamond to 325. The Yellow Sapphire to 75. The Orange Sapphire to 25. And the first Bowman Red Shimmer 3 of How sick is that? I love it. Congrats, Gerbach. After that, we have got Carson Beck on the Delight exclusive auto to 25. Carson Beck going to Dub J. We've got Bryce Underwood here. Out of 99, green refractor. Gold sapphire to 50. Orange shimmer to 25. And the first Bowman orange sapphire auto 8 of 25. It's a big boy card right there. Bryce Underwood and the team up north going to Royal Pains. And then we've got, how about Cosmo the Cougar? The BYU ink. I'll throw that in the new top loader. That one's all kind of messed up. Let's get this looking clean. There we go. Cosmo the Cougar on the mascot auto. The all mascot spot going to Aaron Miller. And then our 2 money mitts. Let's start it off. Jordan Tyson. 3 of 5 true red ink for Arizona State. The top wide receiver in this next draft. Jordan Tyson is going to be a top 5 pick, I've got to think. And he is going to Joseph Delphs on the true red ink. And last but not least, Fernando Mendoza, base sapphire, and the Mendoza purple. First Bowman auto to 75. This year's Heisman winner. And Fernando Mendoza going to You Don't Know. That is going to wrap us up, guys. Appreciate you as always. I'm going to check in on our Rookies and Stars Pick Your Team. If you haven't jumped in, grab a spot in that one. We'll probably end up breaking that one tomorrow. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, 21 spots left. I'll push that back. We'll get that thing full for tomorrow. And outside of that, that's going to do it here, guys. So appreciate you as always. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow to wrap up that Rookies and Stars. Thanks, guys.